Thank you for being an IRB member. In this video, we'll provide an IRB Reviewer's Guide. When you are assigned as an IRB Reviewer, you will receive an email alert notifying you of the details of the project you have been assigned to review. This email alert will also include the General Criteria for Approval Checklist, the Reviewer How-To Guide PDF, and the Reviewer video tutorial to have as a reference as you learn to navigate the Novolution system as an IRB Reviewer. Click the project link in the email to be prompted to log into Novolution or be directed straight to the project. Reviewers will have 3 panels of note, which include the Approval Form panel for review decisions, the Review Comments panel for project reviews and communication with the IRB admin and other reviewers, and the Reviewers panel to see any other reviewers assigned to the project. The Review Comments panel is where the IRB admin will provide a comment with additional information or notes about the project, the recommended review category, and applicable checklists based on the content and subjects involved in the study. Be sure to review the IRB admin's comments before beginning your review. This panel will also be where your review comments, as well as the review comments of any other reviewer assigned to the project, will be shown. Although your name is listed in the review comments in your view, your comments and those comments made by the other reviewer will be listed as anonymous to the research team. To begin your review, click or scroll to the Primary Info panel to start at the beginning of the researcher submission. Scroll through each of the panels to review the information provided. Be sure to review all project attachments, which are located in the Recruitment panel, the Informed Consent panel, and the Protocol Documents panel, which will include the data collection tools. In Novolution, you will communicate to the IRB admin and research team what changes should be made to the project by adding review comments using the paper icon, which will turn red when a comment has been made. Your comments can be made either next to the field for a specific question or for the panel in general using the comment box at the upper right-hand side of the panel name. Click the paper icon to make a comment. If you need to make a comment to a field where another reviewer has already made a comment, click the paper icon and click Add Comment to add your comment. Once you have completed your review, return to the Review Comments panel and click the Add Comment button. To add any notes for the IRB admin, select General Note from the type and include your notes here. Here also, upload your reviewer checklist using the purple button to upload documents. Then click Save. Finally, use the Approval Form panel to add your review decision in the Review Status drop-down menu, which will list the different review decision options. Note, if you do not see the Review Status drop-down menu with the Modifications or Approval Decision options, it may be because another user opened the project before you did. Scroll up to see if there's a yellow bar at the top to let you know that other users are also viewing the project record. You can still complete your review and create your comments along the way. However, you will only be able to add your review status decision when the other user viewing the project has exited the project. Novolution will alert you when you are the only viewer of the project by using a blue box up at the top noting single user editing. At this point, refresh the page to be able to see the review status dropdown and make your decision at this time. Use the criteria of approval checklist to inform your decision on which review status you should select. Once you select a Modifications Needed review status, a details box will appear where you can make comments the researchers can see. If you select Approved, no further information is needed. In both cases, click to submit, then click the OK button to finalize your review decision. Now you have completed your review, and you'll see the confirmation screen up at the top in the green bar. Next is reviewing researchers' responses. When a researcher responds to the modifications required, you will receive another email alert notifying you that you have been assigned to review a project. You can review the responses from the research team in 2 ways. The first way is to return to the review comments and click into the section field links to review if the comments you had made to the researcher have been addressed. You can also see that if the researcher has responded to your comment directly, that the chat button In the action column, we'll have a red exclamation mark. Click this chat icon to view the researcher's response to your comment. The second way is to use the requirements link in the panel shortcuts and compare the revisions made. The last revision and the current revision will be automatically populated. Click the Compare button to see the IRB Protocol Comparison View page, where you'll see changes made in the blue box on the right-hand side. Text that has been added will be highlighted in green. You'll also see that text that was removed is highlighted in red on the left-hand side in the yellow box. In either case, you can compare from the yellow box what was on the project before, and now, in the blue box, what the project has been revised to. Next is finding the meeting materials. When an IRB meeting has been announced, you will now use Novolution to view those meeting materials. From your Novolution landing page, hover over the IRB tab and click IRB Meetings. Here you'll see a table of meeting dates with an overview of the meeting, including the location, number of full board reviews, and so on. Click on the pencil icon at the end of the row for a meeting date to view those meeting details. On the meeting page, you'll see the meeting information, attendance, protocols to be reviewed, and documents. To review the project materials that will be discussed at the board meeting, click on the link for the protocol number to view that project submission directly in the system. Review it as you would an expedited review, clicking through the panels and viewing the attachments as needed. Scroll to the Meeting Documents panel on the IRB Meetings page to review the meeting agenda, meeting minutes, and any other documents that may be part of that meeting. This concludes the video on the IRB Reviewer's Guide.